Okay, Otto like Prada. So I didn't know you were a child prodigy. That's so crazy. So we'll just get into it. Welcome to the In My 30s podcast. We have a very special guest today, a Berklee College of Music graduate, a friend of mine, Ada Pasternak. Dun, dun, dun.
Hello.
Okay, so we knew each other at Berklee, but
A little bit.
just passing, seeing you in the hallway at the dorm room or
I
something.
feel like I saw you all the time.
I know, but why didn't we hang out? Because I needed girlfriends.
I know, me too.
And
I still need girlfriends.
I do too.
I don't know. I feel like I saw you every day, and I was like, oh, that's Emma White. I knew who you were.
That's crazy.
And
Did we both live in 270?
I think so.
I lived in 270 my first
I
year.
don't know. We never were like, hey, you want to be friends?
Yeah.
There should be more of that.
I know. I get kind of shy with people. If people don't approach me, I'm probably not the first one to be like, do you want to be friends?
Yeah. Well, I feel like
I'm bad at.
I feel like in a college dorm or even in high school or even as an adult, it's kind of like whoever you're around. Like we were friends with our roommates, maybe.
Yeah.
I would hang out with my roommate a lot. Or
I hung out with my roommate.
I remember that. I remember seeing you with
Graylin.
I remember seeing you with Graylin all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, they seem nice.
And so we kind of leaned on each other. But
Yeah.
gosh, that makes me realize you should just be like, hey, do you want to be friends?
Like kids. Kids walk up to each other at the playground and they're like, hey, you want to play? Like, why don't we do that?
I don't know. That's good to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you moved to Nashville 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
2 years ago. And you were living in New York City for a long time.
I
Right?
lived in New York.
Or New York and
Different parts of my life.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We immigrated to New York from Russia when I was little.
okay.
So we lived in Manhattan in a very ghetto area.
Really?
We had no money. We was all immigrants and
How old were you when you moved to the United
5.
States?
five.
Wow.
So, and then we moved to Fairfield, Connecticut, which is
Right.
where my mom's older sister was living there. She was like,
Okay.
you guys should come here and
Yeah.
raise your kids here. And then she was the one who taught me violin, my mom's older sister. So
Wow. So what I didn't know is that you were a child prodigy and you played classical violin. I knew violin was your instrument,
yeah.
but I didn't know how accomplished you were as a kid. So did she guide you on that track or did you just fall in love with it? And
So my whole family is musical, actually. My parents are classically trained musicians themselves.
oh my gosh. Okay.
So they just put my brother and I into classical music when we
Yeah.
were kids. They were like, all right, you play violin, you play cello.
mm-hmm.
We're putting you into lessons. And it was just what I did. It was, I did what I was told.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember loving it or hating it. I kind of just did it because
Yeah.
my parents had me do it,
Yeah.
And in the Russian culture where I come from, you don't argue with your parents.
Yeah.
They beat you up. Yeah. Whoosh. And so, yeah, I just grew up just kind of assuming that's who I am and what I do. And yeah, I got really good at a young age. By 9, I was playing with professional orchestras as a soloist.
That's insane.
By 12, I was winning competitions. By 15, I was really good. I was I was winning. I won a big competition and did a solo with a professional orchestra in front of 2,000 people. Got a standing ovation, signed a bunch of autographs. It was crazy. I was at the peak of my career as a classical violinist, and it was all very exciting on the outside.
Mhm.
But I was going through a lot of physical pain that nobody knew about except for my mom
Mhm.
and my dad. I was experiencing severe tendonitis in my hands and horrible back pain in my arms. So my whole upper body was giving out
Yeah.
from playing. And that was the last time I ever played classical music.
Wow.
Yep. I went backstage after the concert and I was just crying. And people were waiting to take pictures and autographs. And I was just bawling backstage from the
Because you
pain.
were in so much pain. And you were only 15 at this point.
Yeah.
And to be already having those issues, I
Mhm.
mean, it makes sense because you were at the height of your career, but
Mhm.
to be at the height of your career at 15, that's crazy. So were
Yeah.
you in Connecticut at that point performing?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Mhm.
So what happened after that? Did you completely stop playing and then decide I'm going to take a break from violin altogether or?
So I went to see a famous doctor in New York City who dealt a lot with famous athletes
Yeah.
and musicians because the two really deal with a lot of physical injuries.
Yeah.
Musicians deal with it much more than people realize,
Yeah.
especially classical musicians. It's kind of common, unfortunately. Overuse syndrome and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was like, do you have any concerts coming up? I was like, no, I just had my last big concert. She was like, put the violin in the case
Mm-hmm.
Your body is super tense. She's like, you need to just like relax, do some yoga, get some deep tissue massage, and maybe try some acupuncture. So she was like, you should put the violin in the case and rest your body for as long as you need to. So I put the violin in the case and didn't take it out for almost 3 years. I never knew if I'd play music again. I was just a regular teenager hanging out with my girlfriends, having a great time. It was hard at first, like disappointing everybody, my teachers and my parents, you know, and then I kind of just got used to it. I got used to my new life of not practicing 5 hours a day. Now I was just hanging with my friends, and I didn't know if I'd ever play music. And like senior year, all my friends were applying to colleges or like already knew where they were going. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to do about college. My parents have no money. I don't have any other passions or talents other than music. So I have no idea what I would want to do. But my mom at the time was taking music therapy courses at New School University. She was taking a train once a week to take this music therapy course. And she would come home and tell me these stories about how she was at the hospital, like playing music for somebody with dementia. And there was a particular song that just like would bring someone to life. They would suddenly remember the names of their family members because of the song, you know. And I was very intrigued by music therapy. I was like, I like that. Can help people with music. So I was like, maybe it was kind of in the back of my mind. Maybe I could do something with that without having to practice 5 hours a day and hurt myself again. Because obviously I love music. So I was thinking about that. And around that same time, my guidance counselor called me in to talk about my college plans. I was like, I don't know. My parents don't have any money, so like I'm probably not going to apply anywhere. She was like, oh, but you're such a good violinist. I was like, well, obviously I can't physically do it, so I don't know what to say about that. And I told her I was interested in music therapy. And she went on her computer and like typed in music therapy. And one of the only things that popped up was Berklee College of Music. I'd never heard of it at the time. Because I was a classical violinist. Coming from a classical family, it's Juilliard. It's not Berklee. Berklee is not cool. I mean, it's cool, but it's not totally different.
But you're a John Mayer fan, so I'm surprised.
I'm a big John Mayer fan.
But did you become a John Mayer fan later in life, or was it like
I first listened to John Mayer, like really listened to John Mayer? I was probably like in my early 20s. So I had not yet known him. I mean, I'm sure at that point I'd heard of him.
Because he was my entry point to learning about Berklee.
Yeah. I'm sure I'd like heard maybe, you know, one or two of his, but no, I never like dived in. I didn't know anything about him until I heard Continuum, and I was like, oh my God. This is amazing. But no, I never heard of Berklee. And she was like, oh, this is cool. They have music therapy and jazz and this. And I was like, that is cool. Are you going to pay for it? Guidance counselor. Anyway, so I went home and like mentioned it to my mom, and we're just like, yeah, that would be so amazing. Like, you know, but we can't afford it. So I kind of scrapped that idea. And then some time goes by. I don't remember, a few weeks, couple months. I don't know. I am in the kitchen drinking tea with my mom. Tea. It's probably like 11:55 p.m. or like right before midnight. And we're kind of talking about college and Berklee. And she goes, you know what? I have a feeling in my gut that you should apply for Berklee. She's like, what if you get a scholarship or just apply? Go to the basement with the computer at the time down there. She's like, just fill out the application and see what happens. And I go do it. The application was due. The deadline was like in 5 minutes or like whatever it was. I had very little time to submit it before midnight. And I was like, okay. Literally midnight sweating, like hardly submitted in time. Then, you know, I submitted the application, continued living my life, forgot about that. And then they hit you back and they're like, we want to invite you to audition in person, you know. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to take the violin out of the case for the first time in 3 years. And I guess play some scales, prepare a piece. And I did. I prepared a piece. And my dad accompanied me on the piano. And he drove me to Boston.
Oh my gosh.
And
You're going to make me cry because I did that with my dad. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, I want to hear about that later. Okay. So I auditioned really well. I played really, really well. I remember feeling like, yeah, okay. And then they asked me like if I like to do anything else. I was like, I like to sing, but just in the room, you know, no one's around. I've never sang for anyone in my life.
Yeah.
And I sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And then they had me like improvise something on the violin, like over jazz chords. I've never seen that in my life because I grew up playing classical music. They were like, can you improvise over these chords? I was like, I'll fake it. So I did fake it. Anyways, went on with my life. And some time goes by and I get an email like, congratulations, you were one of 7 presidential scholars.
Oh my God.
Full scholarship to Berklee College of Music.
That's insane.
I was like screaming and crying at the same time because my family had no money. So it was such a financial relief, you know, like not having to put that burden on my family.
Whew, wow.
So yeah, like my mom was giving a music lesson at the time upstairs. She teaches music. And I was like, I got a full scholarship. She was freaking out. And then I told my dad when he got home from work, he didn't believe it. He's like a stubborn, old school, like Soviet man. He was like, no, it's probably a mistake. Call the school. I was like, no, I really got a full scholarship. He had me call the school to make sure.
Oh my God.
Anyways, and then Berklee was just amazing. I had no idea what it was. I didn't know who I was or what I wanted to do. Yeah. You know, but I ended up just meeting great people and I started jamming with all sorts of musicians from everywhere in the world. Yeah. Joined a mariachi band. I started playing bluegrass and jazz and this and that. And then eventually after my first breakup, I started writing songs and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Never, ever thought I'd write a song. And then they kept pouring out. Yeah. You know, and that was life-changing.
How cool. Like, so cool to have that happen, like such a blessing, because Berklee is so expensive and I can't imagine. I don't know what it is now, but it was expensive then. So that's such a blessing. And like, also just, I had ups and downs there, but I loved it. And I knew it was a gift, like being able to go there. So I wish we had hung out though. That makes me sad.
I know. But we can hang out now.
We can hang out now. Yeah.
Everything has its divine timing.
I know. But that's so cool. Okay, so you start writing songs, but violin is your primary instrument. Like you're taking because at Berklee you have to choose an instrument and stick with that for lessons. Yeah, and we took lessons the whole time, or 2 years of lessons. I forget.
I don't remember. But I didn't need classical lesson helps because I was already like really good at that. But I wanted to take advantage of what Berklee offered, which was other kinds of music. Because no one goes to Berklee for classical music. Right. And if they do, I don't know, probably shouldn't. But Berklee is known for like other things. It's a contemporary music school. Yeah. So
everything but classical.
Yeah. You know, I was probably better than the teachers.
Yeah.
As a classical violinist, not as anything else. Not as jazz, bluegrass, I knew nothing about that. Yeah. So that was exciting. I was like, oh my God, let me study with this jazz guy. Let me try bluegrass. And I had no idea what I was doing because it's a different language going from classical violin to like chopping or learning how to play jazz. It's like, oh my God, it was really fun. And
was it almost like breaking the rules from your classical background?
I guess in a way.
But it didn't feel like that?
Maybe in a way it did, but I hadn't played violin at all for 3 years. So it felt like, in a way, I was totally starting over.
I love that.
And I'm a very, like, open-minded, spontaneous person. I like to learn and try new things. So I was just having a ball. Yeah. You know, just picking everything up and doing all these new genres I'd never played or even heard, really.
Yeah. So we graduated 15-ish, 16 years ago. What year did you graduate?
You're gonna give away our age,
I'm
Emma?
sorry. Everyone knows my age.
I'm 27. I graduated 2012. So.
Oh, okay. So I was 2 years older than you. Yeah. So after Berklee, where did you end up?
So after Berklee, what did I do? I think I just went back to. Did I go right back to Connecticut? Probably. I rented an apartment with like 5 roommates in New York.
Okay.
And I was just like, did that for a while, and then I was at my parents' house. I think, and then I tried a different apartment in New York, and I was...
What parts of New York were you in?
It's like Bushwick and Harlem and, roommates and cockroaches, and it was... Being a broke musician in New York, it's not fun.
I know. After college, it was kind of... The choices are LA, New York, Nashville, and I was very conflicted about where to go. Yeah. So I hopped around a lot.
Yeah, I think I just went to New York because my family was an hour outside of there, so it just seemed like I should be near family at the time. That's what felt right.
Yeah.
And then I did that thing for a while, Connecticut, New York stuff, and then one day, the Postmodern Jukebox, their manager reached out to me.
Okay, why do I know them?
They're pretty big. Yeah, they feature. So Postmodern Jukebox really is. It's really one guy named Scott Bradley who's a pianist, jazz pianist, and he started in his basement, just like doing jazz covers of famous pop songs.
Okay,
and then he started bringing like singers from like The Voice and American Idol and stuff, just like up and coming. Good singers, to join him for the videos. And the videos started to get more and more traction.
Yeah.
And then he put together a band and started having different singers. And then he got some popular singers and his channel just exploded. And now they're like selling out huge venues and millions of views. Anyway, so they reached out to me. They were like, hey, Otto, we'd love to feature you in one of our YouTube videos for one of the cover songs that we do. And I was like, great. And they're like, we'll put you up in a hotel. It's in LA. And I'd never been to LA. This was, I don't know how long ago was this? I have a horrible sense of time. Maybe like 8 years ago. I don't know. It's been some time. So anyways, I came out to LA to do that. And I was like, this is very different from anything I'd ever seen. And I feel like I was ready for the next chapter in my life. Yeah. So I actually ended up staying in LA for like almost 7 years.
Okay, because when we had coffee a year and a half ago or whatever. Yeah. This is, we were talking about you leaving LA or something. Yeah. Or maybe it was before you moved here. I forget when we had coffee, but you were kind of just coming back from LA and like a big life change. So this is what got you out there.
Yeah. Postmodern Jukebox got me out there.
And then you were there for how long?
Like 6.5 or 7 years.
Wow. And did you like it?
I mean, yeah, it was just a chapter in your life. Yeah. It's always like,
yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah. I had a lot of great times, great experiences. I had, I guess one of the best highlights of my career came from LA because when I first got there, like a year into it or something, somebody put me in touch with this pop producer who worked with like One Direction and some big people and to make a song. And I came in with no ideas of what I wanted to write about, but he just played these 4 chords and I was like, I'm perfectly imperfect. And now I know I'm worth it. We just wrote a song in like 5 minutes called Perfectly Imperfect. I ended up putting it out on Spotify and it went super viral.
So what year did you put it out?
I have to check. 2000. I don't remember.
Because was TikTok a thing?
Should I check?
Or did it come out?
No, TikTok was not a thing.
Not a thing.
It was not a thing. I mean, maybe, but I didn't know about it.
Okay, because didn't it go super viral on TikTok too?
Not as much as on YouTube.
Okay.
And Spotify.
Okay. I swore it was viral.
Maybe.
On TikTok. Okay.
I'm still.
Can I look at your TikTok?
Yeah, you can look.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a TikTok viral thing.
I don't think so.
Okay, I love that song. Do you want to sing a little bit of it?
Sure.
I love hearing you sing. She is such a good singer and obviously like violinist, but you have like this natural singing voice that I love.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So will you sing a little bit of it?
Okay.
Again?
Okay.
As much as you want.
I hate that I'm so lazy when I wake up at noon. I try to make it better. I don't know what to do. I see that all my friends are following their dreams, but I'm just stuck here laying in bed. I hate that I procrastinate, but I procrastinate that too. I don't like my short legs, and I never brush my hair. For all my insecurities, this is me. I'm learning to like myself, and just the way I am. Oh, I'm learning to love myself in all the ways I can, 'cause I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm perfectly imperfect. And now I know I'm worth it, 'cause I'm perfectly imperfect. Woo!
I love your voice.
Thank you. I love yours too, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is your TikTok? I'm looking it up.
It's Ada the Violin Girl.
Okay, you have like fan accounts that are pretending to be you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of still new to TikTok because I'm always late to everything. I'm late to TV shows. I'm late to social media.
What do you mean TV shows?
I'm just late, like watching.
Oh, yeah. Gosh,
I'm late.
sorry.
So I didn't start using TikTok until like recently, and I forget about it. And I'm like, gosh, I should probably post on there. I'm more active on Instagram.
Okay, well, I swore that Perfectly Imperfect had gone totally viral on TikTok. So anyway, it goes.
I mean,
viral.
definitely has some people used it for their reels. But,
Yeah.
Um.
Anyway.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I think
so
a lot of people.
Viral. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. It was crazy because I've never had a song take off like that.
Yeah.
So
it just cool. Like hit the internet and like boom.
Yeah, it got on a big playlist.
Okay.
Somehow.
Okay.
And it like just kept going viral all those years, and
cool.
It's cool because people connect to that message.
Mm-hmm. Was that the first song you ever put out?
No.
Okay.
But it was the first song I ever put out that sounded like a fully produced pop song.
Yeah.
Because I worked with that pop producer. Because other songs I put out were more like kind of, I produced them and they weren't as
pop.
Yeah.
But it still felt like a singer-songwriter song. It kind of reminded me of who's the girl that had all that success with like an Apple commercial and like
Haley Reinhart? Or
kind of like before our
Apple commercial.
She might be like 15 years older than us or something.
Regina Spektor?
Yeah.
Or Ingrid Michaelson?
Yes.
Okay.
It felt like that a little bit because it felt like it had this singer-songwriter heart to it.
Okay, good.
And it was like a pop song.
Yeah.
To me. Anyway.
Yeah. So that was cool. I mean,
that is so cool.
But it's funny, and I'm sure you could relate to this. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of people that have heard that song and they don't realize, like, they are fans of the song, but they don't know who I am.
Right. Today, I posted a video. I post the same song every day because that's what you have to do now. And
that's smart because I don't do that, but I should.
I feel embarrassed because like the people that follow me, I'm like, sorry.
Here I am
again. But literally someone, like new people find it every time you post it. And someone commented today, I'm literally sitting there saying, I wrote this. This is what it's about. Someone literally comments, so beautiful. Who's the singer?
I know.
It's me.
Yeah.
Like I will be on my deathbed responding to comments like, girl, it's mine. I wrote it.
Y'all understand what we go through?
I was thinking about that today. I was like, will I be 90 like telling people?
Yes, so we will be together
it's
90.
Out. Like, you have to like tell people like, yes, it's out. And yes, I wrote it. And I just told you that, but I'll tell you again.
I know. I wonder if we're going to have social media, not us, but I wonder if social media is going to be around or if it's going to look completely different when we're 90.
I always picture like, I try to picture the future and all I can picture is like, we won't have computers anymore. We'll just have like we'll just like wave our hand. Yeah. And like a virtual screen will just appear in the air.
You're probably right. Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
Or we'll have chips in our brains.
Yeah.
Or something.
I actually want a chip. Like I want to be tracked. And I always tell my parents, I'm like, what? Because I'm like the one in the family where I'm like, everyone share your location. Like I need to know where you are. I want to be like a dog. Like I want to have like a chip in me.
We can probably make that happen.
I know. Like I'm down. Like if the government wants to track me, go for it.
It's out there. It's on camera.
I'm like the opposite of like everyone else. I don't know. I'm just like into that stuff. Would you be tracked? Like, would you want your location?
The only reason I would want a chip in my brain is to follow my musical ideas. Because I hear music in my head almost all day, every day. And I hear really cool stuff like orchestral stuff. I hear a lot of things that I don't know how to put on pen and paper fast enough. Yeah. And because I'm not very good at the piano or guitar, unfortunately, I have trouble expressing some of my ideas. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just hear like really beautiful symphonies and things that I'm composing on the spot, and I wish I could track it. So,
do you ever have? I'm sure you do, but in dreams, when your mind creates music, and it'll be like, like maybe it's multiple instruments, and you're hearing it, and it's like. It's almost like, did I create that? Or like, but it is you because it came from your subconscious mind or your dream
subconscious
state.
Mind.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
I know.
But it is like, how do you capture that? That's a good idea.
Yeah. And I'll take my voice memo on my phone out like 1,000 times a day. But I also hate touching my phone. I'm just like, oh, go away.
I know.
I'm very old school. I don't like technology. So, but I'm also grateful for it because then we could do stuff like this. So.
Yeah. Although I was struggling at the beginning of this podcast today just to get the mics to work.
But you figured it out.
We figured it out, yeah.
So that's the only reason I'd want a chip in my brain, I think.
Yeah.
So I can track and record all my ideas without having to do the voice note. And then just like somehow transform it onto paper.
Yeah.
Transcribe it onto paper. Yeah. That'd be cool.
That's a great idea. You know, I just ran into, not to like jump around, but I just met a girl today who had a Berkeley sweatshirt on.
Oh.
And she was at the front desk and I was like, oh my gosh, I went to Berkeley too. And she did music therapy.
Oh, that is funny. That was today?
Yes. That's like weird.
That is weird.
Coincidence. So wait, so did you do, now I'm really jumping around. So did you end up doing musical therapy post Berkeley?
I did not.
Okay.
So when I first got to Berkeley, I, of course, out of the many courses that I was exploring, music therapy was one of them.
Yeah.
But I ended up not majoring in that because there were so many other things I wanted to try out.
Yeah.
And I ended up just like getting, and I also have ADHD. So I ended up just doing so many different things from like playing violin on people's film scoring projects to joining a mariachi band to learning jazz to eventually started writing songs. Like what? And then I started singing and I didn't end up like doing music therapy.
Yeah.
But I consider what I do now as a performer, musician, artist, songwriter, I think that's music therapy.
Yeah.
You know, like last night I had a show and there was a woman like crying and she came up to me afterwards. She was like, I didn't expect to cry tonight, but I'm going through a breakup and apparently I really needed to connect with that and in that way. And
so, yeah, where was your show last night?
It was at the Analog at the Hutton Hotel.
It's a great venue.
Yeah.
And what was it for? Was it like a bunch of people or like?
It was 2 artists. It was me I had a full band playing with me. We did all my original music.
Oh my gosh. I wish I'd known about I had a show too, but I would have
come. Cool. Yeah. I'd love to come in one of yours too in the future. And then the next artist was Clay Jean. He's like, I don't even know how to explain it. He's just like a really fun entertainer. He's a violinist.
Okay.
And he raps as well. And like he plays to a track. He has like a DJ on stage and he just like jumps around the stage doing cool stuff and his original music as well. And he wears these incredible costumes and he's a very fun entertainer. It's kind of like dubstep, very different from what I do, but he's the one who invited me to be part of his tour. Yeah, he came through Nashville as part of a tour and he had reached out to me because we've been like connected on Instagram for a long time. We were like, we should collaborate somehow. Yeah. So he was like, do you know any venues in Nashville that are like around 300 capacity where we could both, you know, bring our fans out? And I was like, yeah, I know the perfect spot. And I know the booker at Analog. So, so yeah, we had both of our fans come out and see us and it was awesome. Cool. And then we got a few songs together that we did as well.
That's so cool. So and was there one other person, did you say?
No.
Okay, just the two of you. Yeah. That's so awesome. That's a great venue. That's like a legit show in Nashville. It was fun. And it's like the sound is amazing and yeah, that's a great spot. I really wish I had come to that. But next time. Yeah. I did go to one of your shows. I don't know if it was
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. It was around.
That was cool.
At some random, I don't know what it was. It was like
it's so cool to see you because you're like, it's so unique what you do. You have your violin and then you're singing and you're the main artist. It's not like you're like backing someone up with your violin. It's like you are the artist and your main instrument is your violin. It's really different and cool.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I also love like playing with other people, by the way.
Yeah.
I like not in like a bragging way, but I love playing on other people's songs because I feel like I decorate them. And my name, Ada, actually means decoration. Oh my gosh. It has a lot of cool meanings, but when you Google like meaning of Ada, it says like decoration and adornment. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll decorate your song. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. In addition to doing my original music, I actually do love playing with other artists. So
I love that you tell people how to pronounce your name. It's Ada like Prada.
Ada like Prada.
It's so easy. Is that on your Instagram? Is that on your Instagram?
It was for like a few years. I just took it off to try something else, but I'll put it back. Yeah.
I just like it because it's like, people could accidentally say Ada. I'm sure you get a bunch
every day.
Different, yeah.
Every day, all day.
I get Emily every day. I'm like, how?
What? That's a totally different name.
And I'm like, I'm Emma. And they're like, Emily, great to meet you. I'm like, okay, yeah.
I don't get it. That's not acceptable.
Sometimes even they'll see my email, like it's Emma, and they'll email me like, hey, Emily.
What?
It's so strange.
Were
yeah.
they drunk?
I think they're just not taking the time to acknowledge.
I don't like that. My pet peeve is, I understand not knowing. If you don't know, you don't know. But like, if someone's introducing me on stage and I'll be like, hey, by the way, I know we just met, but it's Ada, rhymes with Prada. And they're like, oh, yeah. Please welcome to the stage, Ada Pasternak. And I'm like,
that's why when you first
3
sat
minutes
down,
ago.
That's why when you first sat down, I was like, I need to figure out if I'm pronouncing
Thank
your
you
last
for
name
asking.
right.
Yeah.
I hate when I do that. Oh, yeah. I think it's just like when people are rushing, they do stupid stuff. But it is kind of you're kind of like, you feel like they don't care about you. Or like,
I don't think there's any excuse.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you specifically like, hey, just Ada rhymes with Prada, it's my pet peeve. Just please don't mess up my name. And then 2 minutes later, they mess up your name. I'm like, oh, man.
Wait, so speaking of Prada, have you seen the new Devil Wears Prada?
Speaking of Prada, I have not seen the new one. Have you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go, but...
Is it in theaters or is it just...
It's in theaters, but I don't go to theaters anymore.
I don't go to theaters either. It's so expensive.
I haven't even looked. Like, I don't know. I just wait. I'm so lazy.
Have I been to have I been to a movie theater in Nashville? I think once.
Green Hills I used to go to. The Green Hills Theater.
That would be fun, though.
That would be fun. Yeah. Maybe we could do that.
Yeah.
Now that we're friends.
Yeah. Now that we're friends.
It's not like we weren't friends. We just haven't hung out and
we were friends. We've always been friendly.
We've always been
But
friendly.
we've never been friends.
Yeah, I think as an adult it's just kind of weird to be like, hey, do you want to be friends?
Yeah.
Like I've been on dating apps and like there are some people like Raya. Are you on Raya?
No.
Some people will find my profile and be like, hey, I thought we should be friends.
Really?
You can see like even if you're trying to only match with men,
yeah,
you can still see people nearby, men or male or female.
Mm-hmm.
And some girl just like DM me and was like, this is so weird, but I just saw you, Raya, and I was wondering if you want to be friends. I'm like,
oh my God, that's awesome.
Okay, sure. Yeah. But they do have like Bumble BFF.
Okay. That makes sense. I feel like I've heard about that
I
kind
feel
of
like
stuff.
it is weird to like try to find friends on apps though.
To each their own. I personally think that's weird. I mean, I think even dating apps are strange just because it doesn't seem natural for me.
Do you do them at all?
I'm so happy for people. I've never in my life even considered being on one.
I love that.
But I'm so happy for people who find each other on the apps. I think that's a great tool, for someone who wants to explore that. Yeah. And maybe if I didn't have a boyfriend, I would do it,
Okay, so you're dating someone. And do they live here? Do you want to get into it? Wait, do they live here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Wait!
7 months strong.
Do I know this person?
He actually went to Berkeley.
Can you tell me and we'll edit out his name?
Are we really going to edit out his name? Or you just...
Oh, yeah. No, I'll edit it.
Yeah.
I can't picture him, but that's so exciting. So
yeah. He's like a year younger. He's like a year younger than me, so I don't know if we were there at the same time. But anyways, yeah. He's a sweetheart.
Gosh. How cute are you guys? So do you live together or are you...
Yeah. He just moved into my apartment.
You're like basically yes.
Because he had to leave his apartment and we were together every day. So we're just,
that's
kind of just happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like the best way to do it. I hate like living alone all the time. Like I'm talking to somebody now, but we FaceTime every day.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm just at that age where it's like, yeah, I'm over this whole alone thing, living alone and doing everything alone.
Well, I know this sounds cheesy because everyone says like you're going to meet someone when you least expect it.
Yeah.
But it's really true. That's what happened to me. Like the guy that I've been dating for 7 months, he messaged me on Facebook and he's like, hey, Ada, I don't know if you remember me, but we actually went to Berkeley together. We weren't friends, but we had mutual friends. Mm-hmm. And like I always saw you around. He was like, I saw on your Facebook post that you live in Nashville. He's like, I live here too. Would you want to like get some coffee or play some music? And I was like, yeah, of course. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And we got together and we've been playing music for 7 months now.
Was it like a friend thing first or did you immediately think like, oh, we're going to date?
Kind of neither and kind of both. Okay. Yeah, it was more of a friend thing.
Yeah.
I didn't go into it with any expectations. We just like went to get coffee and lunch and he was such a gentleman. Like he paid for it. And then we walked home to my apartment and we just like hung out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up like watching a movie, and we ended up hanging out all day.
How cute.
And he was so sweet. Yeah. He just gave me a cute little peck and then like texted me when he got home.
After your first lunch date?
Well, we hung out all day. And it just felt really, really natural.
That's
we hung
sweet.
out for like probably 9 hours. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. And then he gave me just like a sweet little peck just to let me know he's really into me.
Yeah.
Texted me when he got home. And he was like, I had a great time, blah, blah, blah. Texted me in the morning, blah, blah. Like
The morning text.
consistent. He was consistent.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of guys who like tried, they would take you out on a date and then you don't hear from them for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want to hang out? I'm like, no, I didn't hear from you for
Yeah.
2 weeks. I don't want to hang out. I'm obviously not important to you.
Mm-hmm.
So he was consistent. He followed up every day. He would ask me out. He was always a gentleman. No split in the bill, nothing like that. I'm old school, so he's a real man. And yeah, it's been 7 months and he's wonderful and I'm really happy.
How sweet.
So to everyone, my message is don't give up. Emma, to you too. You're beautiful in all the ways, and I promise your man's coming when you least expect it.
That's so sweet. I have a tendency to like people who are mean to me. So that's what I'm getting over.
We gotta scratch that.
But now I don't. I'm actually talking to someone who's really super sweet, and he texts me every single morning, and it's very sweet.
Aw.
Yeah.
Does he live in Nashville?
No.
Doesn't sound like he does from what you said, yeah.
But I mean, we'll see. It's very new, but
Yeah.
it is nice. Like someone who's just nice to you.
Yeah.
Like I have to tell myself, like, don't be like. I keep telling him like you've made me kind of corny. Like I'm not corny, and you're making me corny. But I feel like when I was younger, if someone was overly sweet or like a little corny, I would be like, no. I guess that's just immaturity, or it would scare me.
Yeah.
And sometimes if someone's too into you too soon, that to me, I don't like either. And sometimes it'll come off as them being nice, but I think it's actually, this is just my theory. I think sometimes people, they don't know you yet and they sort of assume they know you. And I think when they're too into you too soon, you're kind of like off put by that a little bit. But this isn't that. But I don't know. I'm trying to like not be afraid of nice people.
Well, nice people are real, you know?
Yeah.
And I went through like a really traumatic breakup 3 years ago. And it really wounded me.
Right.
And like
I remember that.
Because when you trust someone more than anybody in the world, like I did with this man that I was with, I think you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone and then they kind of betray you. It's like, oh, how do you trust again? How do you know who to trust? And so there was a part of me that was worried that I wouldn't be able to trust somebody ever again. But like a month into the breakup, I wrote a song called Open as like a promise to myself to keep my heart open.
Yeah.
And I did. And I'm glad I did, because a few years later I met a wonderful man who is so nice. You know
that. I feel like sometimes, like all the movies that we watched as kids, it was like we were waiting for our Prince Charming or something. And I think especially in the last few years, I've really accepted that there is no perfect man. Like everyone's human and they're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
So it's like even the most trustworthy person might make a mistake.
There's no perfect man.
Yeah.
There's no perfect woman.
No. And actually, there's a show, Imperfect Women, that I'm obsessed with.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so good. And it's all about like, yeah, this friend group and they all kind of make mistakes. But anyway, yeah, I think no one's perfect, but I have a thing now where it's like people have to earn my trust. I don't give it out right away.
I like that.
Yeah, it's more like, because I used to be like, no, everyone has my trust until they prove me otherwise. And a lot of people say that, but I'm like, no, like you have to show me that I should trust you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get that. I have something like that on my fridge. I have little sticky notes with just different things. I have like quotes and stuff. So I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's kind of a balance. Like I always have an open heart, but I'm not going to like get too close to somebody just too soon, you know?
Yeah.
Tell them everything. Like,
yeah, you're not going to get my bank account info if we're just meeting or something. Yeah,
exactly. So,
but it's good to have an open heart and not be, because a lot of people become jaded and they're not open to people anymore.
Yeah. In friendships too.
Yeah.
Or business relationships. It's not just romantic, you know?
Yeah. I had some like 20-something friend fallouts that were kind of devastating for
Me too.
me. Like girlfriends. And
Yeah.
because I actually had never experienced having a friend and then not being your friend anymore and feeling like betrayed by the friend. But it's not like they did anything direct. It was more like all this weird passive aggressive crap. And I think competition maybe.
Was the competition with other musical females?
Yes. The one I'm thinking of is like an artist friend that like it still makes me sad that
that's sad. That makes me sad to hear.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like not being friends with someone anymore because of competition. That's really sad.
I don't think that was the main thing. I think it was like a bunch of things. But still I actually wouldn't be able to tell you what the thing was. It was just like, oh, I know that this is over now. Like a breakup.
I get it. I get it. One of my pretty close childhood friends cut me out of her life. Like, I don't know, a long time, 12 years ago, whatever. And I still, to this day, don't know why.
Have you reached out?
No, I don't. Probably at the time I did, but no, I don't beg for love. I mean, if you don't want to be my friend, you're not my friend.
Yeah.
But I have no idea why. And I saw her at like one of our mutual friends' weddings a couple years ago. She was very fake with me and like would smile and like say hi. I'm like, you cut me out of your life, dude. Like, what's up? Yeah. Wild. Yeah. So, and I had a couple instances like that.
Yeah. That's why adult friendships are just hard. Because there is one thing where people's lives are changing and moving in totally different directions. So you lose touch. And then I have this thing of like feeling guilty for losing touch. It's not because I wanted to.
Me too.
But there's a difference between like cutting someone out and just losing touch or whatever.
Exactly. And I still don't know, and I'm over it. But with this person, I just don't understand why she didn't like tell me what it was.
Yeah.
I'm just more like curious. I'm like, I don't know, like did her boyfriend have a crush on me and she got jealous? Like, I literally don't know. I have no idea because I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Interesting. Maybe like a competition thing. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's in the past and I wish her well.
Yeah.
And then more recently, I lost another childhood friendship that I was more sad about over politics and stuff like that, which is crazy. It's like my family immigrated to this country for religious freedom. And you got to respect everybody's political views.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. You shouldn't care you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that stuff is hard. I mean, even now, if I see a friend posting political leaning stuff that I don't agree with, it's hard for me to watch it. And so now I feel like most of my friends were not sharing that stuff, but I do get really riled up. And
it's awful.
I have to remind myself, like, I think about it like this, like everybody was born and raised in a specific place at a specific time under a specific roof.
Exactly.
And everyone is programmed by how they grew up. And like my programming doesn't match everyone else's programming. And so I'm like, okay, they have different programming than me and we can agree to disagree. I know it is not that easy, but I feel like that's how I that's how I stop myself from getting really upset about certain things.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with what you said. And that's how I think.
Yeah.
So when I see somebody be like, one of my Facebook friends, we're not close, but we're friendly. He's like, if you're a Trump supporter, unfriend me right now. Like, I have no respect for you.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh my God, are we in trouble? Because I talked about Trump. I'm in trouble. But I just like so intense. Like, I never want to talk to you again because like
it's so intense.
You don't want to have a conversation.
That's where it is now. But I think because it's gotten to this point, I feel like we're gonna start to have more conversations because it's so pointless. It's like, okay, so we're gonna disagree and then never speak.
Or we're gonna hate each other.
Yeah. How do you ever make progress that way? You can't.
That's exactly the thing.
Yeah. And it's almost at the point now where it's like nobody can say anything about anything, or it's just it's like the conversation is over before it began, kind of.
And that's the other thing is that all these people who are brainwashed and ignorant and get their education from TikTok,
right? And you see one video and then you think you know everything about.
They think they know everything. And they're not willing to have a conversation. You have to be able to talk about it. You have to be able to find solutions.
That's true just in life in general. I have so many, especially in my adult life, so many examples of trying to talk through things, whether it's in business or friendship or romantic relationships. It's like, I can't be in a relationship with someone that cannot have hard conversations. That's my number one thing. Like, if you run the other way, I don't know. It's just like, how do you live that way? You just cut people out of your life? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. People that not being able to have hard I love a hard conversation.
Oh, yeah. It's the
I'm
best.
like, let's get to the meat of this.
Yeah. It's sexy.
Yeah. But some people can't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, I'm sorry you lost that friend. Maybe.
That one hurt.
Yeah.
That one hurt. I really loved her, you know. And I think you can love someone from a distance. You can love someone without talking to them or spending time with them. You can love someone from afar.
Like my friend that I'm not close to anymore, I wish her well too.
Yeah, of course.
I sometimes I want to reach out, but I've tried little things and it's not really reciprocated. So I'm like, ugh, I don't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awkward. It's weird. Being an adult is literally it has been harder than like being a kid, I think. Like, I had
for me, definitely.
Socially, I had an easy time as a kid and like as an adult. Like right when I got to Berkeley, actually, it started to become hard.
Interesting.
I think because I was in a totally new environment.
Yeah.
And I wasn't it was like being a fish out of water or something. It was just like I didn't have any backup. You know, I didn't have my brother or my sister or my mom or dad or like my whole group of friends that I went from kindergarten to high school with. Like,
yeah.
It was just like, oh, you showed up in a place and no one knows you and no one cares. Like, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? And Nashville's been like that too, of like starting from scratch. And yeah. So
I could definitely relate to that.
You get your ass handed to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you've been in Nashville for 2 years now. You've been working on an album and you've been releasing singles.
Yes.
Okay.
I've put out some songs that are going to be on the album. And hopefully it'll come out at some point. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it would. I've wanted to make an album like my whole songwriting career, but I never had anything to say. So when I went through this breakup a few years ago, I just knew that there was going to be an album because songs were just pouring out of me. So I was dealing with a lot of like loss. And so I wrote a lot of songs that I was like, oh God, I need to make a concept album. And I've been working on it and lots of other things as well. Yeah, so hopefully that'll come out soon.
And you've been dropping singles?
I've been dropping singles. They're out, on all the streaming platforms. And the album's going to be called Not Broken.
I love that.
Not broken. No matter what you go through, you're strong and everything's a lesson. You know? Just because we've had our heart broken doesn't mean we're broken.
I love that.
So
everything really is a lesson. I believe that.
For real.
Because it's like, how do you learn it unless you go through it?
And we don't see it right away. It takes some time to learn the lessons. I'm still learning lessons.
I know.
And I made mistakes in my past relationship that I'm applying to my new relationship. I'm like, let me be more considerate in this situation.
Yeah.
You know, or let me apologize even if I think I'm right. You know, stuff that you learn.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very cool. So and you performed a song last night from the album for the first time?
Actually, I performed a few songs last night for the first time.
Okay.
With a full band, which was very exciting and nerve-wracking for me.
Yeah.
Because I already get stage fright when I perform. And so new songs are scary. You're like, am I going to remember the lyric or am I going to cry?
Yeah. Do you really get stage fright?
Yeah.
Gosh, you just seem so comfortable. But I know how that is.
Thank you.
Because
do you get stage fright?
When I was younger, I did. I don't as much anymore, but it depends. But I remember people would be like, you seem totally fine. And I was like,
thank you.
Yeah, I was like sick in the bathroom for like an hour.
Yeah. No, I do. I wish I didn't. But I think if I was to perform more consistently, more often, which I want to, I would maybe have it less or not have it at all.
Maybe.
But I haven't been consistent at all with my performances.
You know what's funny though? When I play a lot, the type of gig really matters. So if I'm playing to a bar and half the people are listening, half the people are talking, that doesn't really prepare you for the shows when the room is silent. So like when the room is silent, you're almost like, whoa, I've been playing 5 days a week and yet I'm not ready for this because I'm not used to this people listening. So I had to realize that, like, oh wait, is this actually helping me prepare for the moment I'm looking for or not? You know?
Yeah.
So now I'm aware of that. Like I have to do more shows that are like proper venues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to put together at some point like an all-female lineup, just like badass female musicians in Nashville. Do something cool because I have some women that I really admire in Nashville, whose music I like, and I just think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, like little Nashville Lilith Fair.
Yeah, Girls Rock, something like that. We'll think of a better title.
I love that. Okay, so where can everyone follow you and find your music?
Join my Patreon. My Venmo is no, I'm kidding.
My Cash App.
Yeah. I'm on all the streaming platforms, the Spotifys and the Apples and Pandora and Amazon and YouTube. I'm everywhere. I got music videos on YouTube as well, which y'all should check out.
Oh, and you might do a performance today.
I might. Oh
Will you? Like just a little?
Yeah,
taste?
I could do a little.
Okay. I mean, the violin's here, so we might as well.
We might as well. I did bring my instrument. Yeah, find my music on all the streaming platforms. I post a lot of stuff on Instagram. That's sort of my main social media platform. Mm-hmm. I should post on TikTok more, so follow me on there, Out of the Violin Girl. But yeah, mostly Instagram. My Facebook fan page right now is hacked, which sucks. I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
If anybody can help me. But anyways, yeah, Instagram's my main platform. And of course, just listen to my music on wherever you listen to music. And I'm on Patreon if anybody wants to support. I'm sure you have one as well.
I don't have a Patreon. I have like a little thing on my website that's basically my Patreon.
Oh,
I just do it through my website.
That's kind of smart.
I just
have it all in one place.
Want another platform.
I know.
So I was like, let me just do this over here. But I think more people are familiar with Patreon. So I think it's actually, in ways, it's a lot smarter to be on Patreon because there's already like a community there. I bet.
I don't know.
What do you do on your Patreon? Do you do like live videos or unreleased songs?
I post like some exclusive content on there, some behind the scenes. I'll post like a song early.
Oh, cool.
I do monthly live stream hangouts where I just like chat with them and play some music.
Fun.
I'll post like a song demo that no one's heard. Stuff like that. But yeah, follow me on Patreon. Patreon.com/AutumnMusic. But yeah, I think it's important to support independent artists and support creative people because we make the world better. I really believe that. I think without art, without music and dance and paintings, like what would the world be?
I know.
Without art.
I agree. And yeah, streaming just doesn't do what I'm surprised when people like don't realize that like even if you're streaming somebody's album all the time, like you're really not. For every stream, you don't even make a cent, which is crazy.
Do you guys hear that? For every stream on Spotify, us songwriters make less than a penny, which is why we have a tip jar at our shows and on our live streams, which is why we have Patreons. And
I make 0.00333 cents for every stream, and I own the song. So if somebody doesn't own the songs, I don't even know what they're making. They're probably making.
That's so sad.
It's crazy. If you go to Ada like Prada's, that's gonna be like a different social media account where like Emily in Paris, but it's Ada like Prada. One of my favorite videos of yours on Instagram is you singing in the subway. I think it was the subway. It's a Christmas song.
Yep, with a homeless guy.
Yes. What Christmas song was it?
Probably Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
You really are such a good singer. Like, and it's so natural. No, I mean it.
Cute.
Like, I'm not just saying that. Yeah, you really are gifted.
Wow. That means a lot to hear from anyone, especially from another singer.
No, I mean it. I mean it.
I'm not as confident in singing as I am in like playing violin because I haven't been doing it as long and I'm not trained. So there are times where I think I sound really nice, and there are other times I'm like, oh, I wish I can belt that better. I wish I can reach that note.
Yeah.
So thank you for saying that. It means a lot.
No, I feel that way. I mean, I'm trying to get over my like, I don't have stage fright, but I have camera fright. So if someone pulls out a phone or I try to record myself for social media singing, it's much harder for me. But if I'm not thinking about the camera, then I'm fine. But yeah, I definitely get weird about certain aspects of singing.
Yeah.
Even though I've been doing it forever. But
yeah.
Okay, what else was I gonna say? Oh, so why don't we wrap this up with
All
a
right.
song,
Oh my gosh. All right.
if that's okay?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me get my fiddle.
Okay. Yippee.
All right, cool. So Emma, for you, I'm going to do a little violin freestyle. What did I say? Freestyle, girl. Yeah, so this is kind of how I fell in love with music for the first time was when I started freestyling and jamming with people at Berkeley.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew I could like make my own music, so I started just playing whatever I was feeling. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to play what I feel, and then I'm going to do the chorus to my original song called Not Broken after that. For now, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just a quick little improv. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I've been working on an album. It's called Not Broken. It's coming out soon. This is the title track, and this is the chorus. I'm not broken, I'm just a little chipped. It ain't nothing that can't be fixed. So don't put me down, don't throw me out. I still wanna be around, 'cause I'm not broken. I'm not broken. We broke up, but I'm not broken. Yay!
I think that's so cool.
Thank you. There's a cool violin part in the song, but I kind of need the band.
Yeah. I love it. So how long have you had that violin? I'm just curious.
I have to ask my mom, actually, because people keep asking me. I have a couple violins that I've had since I was a kid. I think this one's been in the family for a while.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's been in the family for a while.
So do you think if you have kids, they'll be classically trained musicians as well?
I haven't thought about that.
Sorry.
No, I mean, I thought about the kid part, but I haven't thought about whether I would put them into classical music. I think I would.
Yeah.
I think it's really good for the brain
Yeah.
and even for the hands.
I think it's such a good foundation for music in general.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that I would put my kids into classical piano at first.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a great foundation. I wish my parents forced me to play piano because it would help me now as a composer, you know. Yeah, definitely piano first. And then, I would just try a couple different instruments, see what they gravitate towards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it'd be super cute if my kids played violin.
Yeah. Family band.
Yeah.
Keep the tradition going.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad.
So much fun.
I know. So we have to hang out.
I know. We're friends now.
We're friends. We're real friends now.
I hope so. I love it.
In my 30s,